Father is a 5-clawed golden dragon. My mom is also a 5-clawed golden dragon. But I'm just a little green dragon. My father beat my mom for 2.5 days. He even hung the male green dragon of the clan and whipped him for 7 days and 7 nights. But he still couldn't find out my bloodline. As we all know, gold plus gold equals gold. My father couldn't figure out how I could change color. The key is that the level of bloodline determines the status of the dragon family. Above the green dragon is the white dragon. Above the white dragon is the black dragon. Above the black dragon is the red dragon. Above the red dragon, the highest level is the golden dragon. Although the green dragon is honored as a divine beast in the mortal world, but in the dragon family, it's the lowest bloodline. That's why my half-brother and half-brother laughed at me. But no matter how hard I tried to cultivate, it was always difficult. My elder brother is now a powerful third-grade demon emperor. My second and third brothers are also first-class demon emperors. When my brothers were 16 years old, they were already demon kings. But I was 16 years old, but I'm still a feeble 9th level demon. Today is my 16th birthday ceremony. My brothers and sisters in the clan, all the nobles of the dragon clan are here. I'm the royal son of the dragon clan. According to the rules of the clan, every 16-year-old prince of the dragon clan will hold a grand ceremony. All the women of the dragon clan will dress up in costume to attend the banquet. At that time, I will be able to choose my fiancé. But I know that even after the ceremony, I knew that even if the ceremony was held, my bloodline and my talent, it was destined to be a joke. That's why I went to see father a few days ago. I asked him to cancel the ceremony, but the brothers and sisters in my family were all against it. They said that the fourth prince is a man of honor. The ceremony must not be cancelled. But on the day of the ceremony, I was surprised to find that on the day of the ceremony, my cousins were all mocking me. They were all ready to watch me laugh on the spot. At that moment, the grand elder of the clan said with a serious face, "Are there any women of the dragon clan who would like to marry the fourth prince?" All the women in the audience were silent. Some of the older women stepped back. The cousins of the clan all laughed. Fei Long is Fei Long. Looking at the millions of women in the dragon clan, not one of them is willing to marry him. The eldest elder saw this situation. Since none of the women in the clan are willing to marry him, His Highness Wuji will choose one for himself. The chosen girl can't refuse for any reason. At this moment, all the women of the dragon clan are showing their faces. All of them were afraid that I would choose them. At that moment, the elder of the black dragon clan suddenly spoke up and said, "Your Highness, I have a granddaughter who is not yet married. I wonder if the fourth prince is willing to marry her." Many of my cousins laughed out loud. Elder black dragon's granddaughter. Why would she want to marry a loser? She's not interested in his status and wants to get close to the prince. At that moment, I felt a sudden pain in my abdomen. My consciousness instantly entered the sea of souls along with the pain. At that moment, a huge green dragon soul appeared in front of my eyes. I am the ancestor of the dragon race, the Xian Shuang dragon. I was murdered by a traitor and my soul fell into the realm of immortals and demons. I fell into your body at the time of your birth. That's why your 5-clawed golden dragon bloodline became the Xian Shuang dragon's bloodline. Don't worry about what others think. Little one, you are a Xian Shuang dragon with the origin of the universe. With that, he passed his life's work in one step of Kung Fu into my corpse. Then his body gradually disappeared. When my consciousness returned to my body, everyone at the scene laughed loudly. What a loser! Jackie Chan could even fall asleep while choosing his wife. And I just took a glance at them. No one in the dragon clan knew the Xian Shuang dragon. It's not only ignorant but also ridiculous. You know, from ancient times to the present, Xian Shuang dragon is the ancestor of the dragon race. The so-called 5-clawed golden. The so-called 5-clawed golden dragons are not even worthy of the Xian Shuang dragon's respect. I am the only Xian Shuang dragon in the world. At this moment, the dragon emperor suddenly said, "Wuji, will you marry the granddaughter of the black dragon elder?" My face was cold. Elder black dragon is willing to marry his granddaughter to me. It's just a matter of being a rock climber. I'm afraid his granddaughter is also reluctant. If my identity is exposed, I'd be doing my family a favor. I have an idea in my mind. Father Wuji doesn't want it. This shocked everyone in the audience. A young man even opened his mouth and cursed Wuji. My grandfather is willing to marry my sister too. A loser with no talent for cultivation. Who are you to refuse? The grand prince also frowned and said, "Wuji, we have to recognize ourselves now." The third prince is furious. Reprimanded, "You do not lose face of the royal family." I looked up at the dragon emperor and mother. Seeing that they are silent, I couldn't help but laugh in my heart. At this moment, my second brother suddenly spoke out for me. My fourth brother is at least a member of the royal family. He doesn't want to be forced to take advantage of you again. I advise you to recognize your position. At that moment, the dragon emperor's face showed his displeasure. He was about to reprimand him, but there was a sudden noise from outside the store. There's a crowd of people outside the palace. 2 guards are stopping them from entering. Today is the fourth prince of the dragon clan's wife selection banquet. Without an order from the dragon emperor, no one is allowed to enter. Hearing this, the crowd is in an uproar. Normally, when a hen lays an egg, the dragon king celebrates. Why wasn't Green Dragon invited to his son's rite of passage? Could it be that the rumor that the fourth prince of the dragon clan is a green dragon is true? Maybe it's true. Both parents are born from a super beast, a 5-clawed golden dragon. Even if his bloodline is bad, he wouldn't be a green dragon. Maybe it's a little bastard. How dare you? If you don't want your head, We can cut it off for you. The source of the voice is the witch god emperor of the flying bird clan. His body is a mutated beast, the golden crow. She is accompanied by the empress of the nine-tailed fox clan, the green emperor of the green loon tribe, and the bull demon emperor of the seven-colored demon bull clan. Together with the dragon emperor, they are the three emperors of the demon world. Behind them are the disciples of their respective clans. When they entered the hall, the eldest elder asked me to choose my own wife, but I had already seen the faces of the dragon clan. Ever since I was a child, my parents have never looked at me seriously. The only one who cared about me was my second brother. After scanning the crowd around me, I found a nine-tailed fox demon. She was looking at me blankly. Her watery eyes hid her inner feelings. When she saw me looking at her, her white face quickly blushed. She turned her head shyly and looked back at me from time to time. Seeing her shyness, I thought about it carefully. Apart from second brother, the dragon clan is no longer worth keeping. This is also an opportunity to sever ties with the dragon clan. So, I walked slowly to the fox girl. I introduced myself. I am the unpopular prince of the dragon clan, Oji. Would you like to be with me for a long time? Before nine-tailed fox could say anything, the dragon emperor suddenly became furious. Bastard! The dragon clan has never married a foreigner. You bastard! Don't bring shame to the dragon clan. Before I could say anything, the nine-tailed fox beside me suddenly took a step forward. Your Majesty the Dragon Emperor, I am willing to marry His Majesty Uji. Upon hearing this, the fox empress hurriedly stepped forward to explain. My daughter is too young to understand. She was quick to speak out of turn and offended the Dragon Emperor. Don't be offended. The Bull Demon Emperor followed. What does it matter? Are you the daughter of the nine-tailed fox clan's empress? Are you not worthy of the Dragon Emperor's son? At this moment, Elder White Dragon saw that my face was a bit embarrassed. He immediately said, the Holy Maiden is naturally worthy of His Majesty Uji. It's just that the Dragon clan has always been like this. We don't marry foreigners. Don't try to persuade me. I've made up my mind. Ignoring my father's anger and the elders of the Dragon clan, I looked at my father with a glare. I'm going to say it right now. I will never marry any daughter of the Dragon clan. Your Highness, don't you realize the reality? If it weren't for your status, who would want to marry a loser? Not a single person in this palace has spoken up for me. The next second, the Dragon Emperor rose. He shattered my demonic elixir with a slap. No one dared to make a sound. The nine-tailed little fox wanted to check on me. She was pulled back by the fox empress. At this moment, the Dragon Emperor was furious. He didn't have time to care about his face. He didn't know that his slap didn't just shatter my demon pills. He also cut off our father-son relationship. By now, I was already disillusioned. Without my demonic elixir, my cultivation will be ruined. I'll never be able to train again. I'll be a complete and utter invalid. No matter who it is, once their cultivation is gone, we'll fall from the immortal demon realm to the mortal realm. Then I forced myself to endure the pain. I walked out of the hall trembling. I looked up to the sky and sighed. I saw wet tears, and I didn't know who I hated. Then I was swept away to the mortal world by a special current. That's fine. I'll be an ordinary mortal demon. I was walking alone in the dark forest. Suddenly a man fell from the sky. It was a cultivator. I rushed forward to check the situation. At that moment, I realized that two more people were flying towards me. Without saying a word, they attacked me. I subconsciously blocked the attack with my hand. I thought I would die for sure, but I realized that my body was unharmed. What the hell? Didn't I lose all my cultivation? Then the two of them saw that I was a dragon, and I blocked their attack without showing my cultivation. They were so scared that they ran away. The man lying on the ground seemed to be seriously injured. Then I took him to a cave. At this moment, I recalled the scene of the battle just now. Suddenly, my consciousness came back to the place where the demonic elixir was. A golden book appeared in front of me. On top of the book was a brand new demonic pill. I could even feel that it was even stronger than the one that was broken before. I walked in and saw the name of the book, Ancient Dragon Technique. Out of curiosity, I opened the first page. Suddenly a dragon's shadow appeared on my head. The ancestral dragon was imprisoned in Kandia. In the beginning of the glacier, the dragon was born in the north. The dragon was born in the north of the river. The dragon was born in the north of the river. His name is Shenfei. He is the source of all the worlds. Let my soul break through and then stand up. After saying that, the shadow of the dragon turned into a green smoke and flew to the demon pill. When I came back to my senses, I saw the aura of the surrounding area flying into my body. A golden light appeared on my body. A few moments later, accompanied by a scream, I broke through to the transitional state. I couldn't believe it, as if I was dreaming. One moment, my demonic pills were destroyed and I was sent to the mortal world. And then I broke through to the transition state. That means I'll soon be ascending to the upper realm again. At this moment, I can practically walk anywhere in the lower realm. Suddenly a coughing sound caught my attention. It's the injured man waking up. The man told me he's the head of the Heavenly Soul sect, the no-E immortal cultivation sect in the South Cloud Empire. After learning about the identity of the Southerners, I looked puzzled. The man could also see my confusion. Do you want to ask why the head of a clan with Mahayana stage cultivation? Why was he chased by two underworlders of the ruined realm? Because of the discovery of an immortal mansion in the eastern part of the South Cloud Empire. It's located in the center of the Tianyun continent. It was probably built by one of the immortal emperors in the upper world. That's why all the tribes are fighting over it. I was injured by a Hades tribal master. That's why I was chased here. After the man finished speaking, he looked me up and down. The Heavenly Sword sect has always been friendly with the dragon race. How come I've never heard of such a great master of the dragon clan? In order not to reveal my identity, I can only say that I've been in seclusion for many years. I'm not involved in world affairs. After exchanging pleasantries, we parted ways. It didn't take me long to learn all the information about the lower world. There are countless sects and spiritual powers here. In addition to demonic, immortal and demonic cults, there are also meditators and Buddhists. This is unheard of in the upper world. Although each clan's skill level varies greatly, but in the end, they will reach their full potential. And then they cross the threshold, then they ascend to the upper realm. At this time, I'm already at the peak of my cultivation, but I haven't sensed the apocalypse yet. In order not to cause a storm in the lower realms, I decided to find a secret place to retreat. Then I came to the northernmost land of the continent, the land of ice and snow. I don't know why, the colder it got, I felt a surge of spiritual energy in my body. The mysterious shadow of the dragon said that my body is a force dragon. I immediately transformed into my original body. In the next second, a crystal clear ice dragon stood over the glacier. Then I returned to my original form. I began to cultivate the swift dragon technique. Without realizing it, I've been training here for a million years. I've reached the 9th level of Demon Emperor. In a million years, I finally realized the words left behind by the mysterious dragon shadow. Chaos gave birth to the ancestor dragon. The ancestor dragon is a killer, slaughtering a clan. He killed too many people. He was imprisoned in the Kuma Mountains. Later, during the Ice Age, the ice dragon was born. The ice dragon went through a heavenly tribulation and then a divine tribulation before it could transform into the Yin-Law. His name is Shenfei. Therefore, I am only the god of ice dragon now. Only after the divine tribulation can I become a true force dragon. I won't be able to ascend because of the power of my origin. I won't be bound by the heavenly Dao even if I become a heavenly god after the divine tribulation. I can travel between the three realms at will. I'm already one of the best among the immortals, devils and demons in the upper realm, but I don't intend to go back to the upper realm. I've already made a clean break with the Dragon King. From now on, there's no more love between father and son. I originally planned to go to the Infernal Sea where the Dragon Clan is located, but when I passed by the Sky Sword sect in the South Cloud Empire, I just happened to catch the succession of the new sect master. I hadn't been to the party for many years. I planned to visit an old acquaintance. The pressure of my 9th level Demon Emperor. The guards of the sect felt it was hard to breathe. I thought the man I saved back then might have already ascended to the upper realm. After some inquiries, I was shocked by the guard's reply, because the guards told me the man didn't ascend. Instead, he died in the immortal mansion he explored back then. Back then, all the masters of the tribes and all the practitioners, they explored an immortal mansion together. But in the end, no one could come out. What's strange is, the only people who didn't come out were the dragons from the Sea of Yin. After listening to the guard's words, I remembered what the man said back then. The immortal mansion is located in the eastern part of the South Cloud Empire. It seems that Yanha must go there. But for now, we have to go to the immortal mansion to find out what's going on. When I finished speaking, I disappeared in the blink of an eye, leaving only the guards in shock and dismay. Then I arrived at the immortal mansion. The entrance to the immortal mansion is surrounded by mountains. It's very hidden. It's not exactly glamorous, but inside, there's something else. While I was carefully observing the inner structure of the immortal mansion, suddenly a woman came in. She attacked me without a word. I only raised my hand lightly. The woman was subdued and unable to move. You're a dragon. I was right. Everything was set up by the Dragon Clan. After hearing what the woman said, I was puzzled. You're such a pretty girl. She's at least a demon emperor. Why are you doing this kind of sneak attack? Just now you said it was my Dragon Clan's fault. What's going on? But that woman seems to have a grudge against me. Not only did she not answer me positively, instead, she was furious. The Dragon Clan has been stirring up trouble in the upper world. Now you've sent a 9th level demon emperor down to the realm. It's really a big deal. As soon as the words left my mouth, I withdrew my power and let the woman go. What did you just say? What happened to the dragons in the upper realm? Tell me clearly. The woman was puzzled. Aren't you sent from the upper world? After the new emperor of your dragon race took over, has been suppressing his demon tribe. You even went to war with the human race for millions of years. Except for you, the dragon race has ascended to the upper realm. There's no one else at all. I'm very excited after hearing this. What did you say? Is my brother the one who succeeded the dragon emperor? Is it possible that my father has ascended to the divine realm? The woman said in surprise. What? The last dragon emperor was your father. Who are you? I am Eoji. And then, the woman looked me up and down. How do you know about Eoji? Tell me, what have you done with him? When she heard that name, the woman felt like she'd eaten dynamite, but she couldn't believe I was Eoji. At this moment, I had a slight smile on my lips. It's been a million years. It's been a long time since someone called me that. It's not a waste for me to fall into the mortal world. When I said that, the woman came up and hugged me. Tears streamed from the corners of her eyes. Is it really you? But didn't you lose your demon pill? Time can't forget everything, including my heart for her. Then, I spoke softly. You're the little fox. The woman nodded slightly. After some conversation, I learned that the immortal, devil and demon realms are in constant strife at this time. The dragon race is at war with the 9 immortal emperors of the human race. The dragon emperor is critically ill. Prince Eowashun has succeeded to the throne. The grand elder is the regent. Third Prince Eoyushan has disappeared. The only one who hasn't changed is my second brother, Eoyuxin. He still spends his days enjoying the flowers and playing with the fishes. Just when we were having a nice conversation, suddenly a formation was activated. A formation that can kill golden immortals, demon kings and demon kings. It appeared in front of me. This kind of formation can't be set up by an immortal or a demon, not to mention a person at the ascension stage. It's obviously the work of someone from the upper realm. At this moment, Little Fox pointed to the marks on the formation and said, "This is a 5-element killing formation that only immortal emperors can set up." But when I looked at the mark, I was dumbfounded. There was a unique blood mark of the dragon race on it.